Here's something nobody tells you about getting what you want. The moment you stop chasing it, it starts chasing you. I know that sounds backwards. I know it sounds like some mystical riddle that makes no sense. But stay with me, because what I'm about to share with you is the secret that changed everything for me, and I've watched it change everything for countless others. The people who have the most fulfilling relationships, they're not the ones desperately seeking love. The people who have the most abundant lives, they're not the ones obsessing over money. The people who radiate confidence and magnetism, they're not the ones trying so hard to impress everyone. They've all discovered the same paradoxical truth. Who cares less controls it all. And before you think this is about becoming cold or indifferent or pretending you don't care when you actually do, let me stop you right there. This is about something much deeper, much more powerful, and infinitely more healing than that. This is about detachment, true detachment, the kind that sets you free and makes you absolutely irresistible to everything you've been chasing. I see you. I see you checking your phone every 5 minutes waiting for that text back. I see you refreshing your email, hoping for that job offer. I see you constantly monitoring your bank account, your social media likes, your weight on the scale, waiting for external validation that you're okay, that you're worthy, that you're enough. I see you contorting yourself into a pretzel trying to be what you think other people want you to be, saying yes when you mean no, dimming your light so others feel comfortable, giving and giving and giving while secretly hoping someone will finally give back to you. I see you lying awake at night, running through all the scenarios, trying to control outcomes, trying to force things to happen on your timeline, trying to make people choose you, trying to manufacture the results you want through sheer willpower and effort. And I want you to know that I understand. That exhaustion you feel, that anxiety, that constant sense of walking on eggshells, it's not your fault. You've been taught that caring more means you'll get more, that trying harder means you'll achieve more, that the person who wants it most will win. But here's the truth that nobody prepared you for. Desperate energy repels. Needy energy pushes away. Attached energy creates resistance. And the harder you grip, the more it slips through your fingers like water. Let me explain what's actually happening energetically and scientifically when you operate from a place of attachment versus detachment. Because once you understand this, everything clicks into place. When you're attached to an outcome, when you're desperate for something to happen, when you need something external to complete you or validate you or save you, your energy field literally contracts. You emit a frequency of lack, of neediness, of insufficiency, and the universe, other people, opportunities, they all respond to your energetic signature, not your words. So even if you're saying, I'm confident, I'm abundant, I'm worthy, if underneath that you're vibrating at the frequency of please like me, please choose me, please give me what I need, that's what people pick up on. That's what the universe responds to. It's like trying to attract butterflies by chasing them. The very act of chasing is what makes them fly away. But here's where it gets beautiful. When you practice true detachment, When you genuinely reach a place where you're complete within yourself, where you don't need anything external to make you whole, your entire energy field expands. You start vibrating at a frequency of wholeness, of sufficiency, of I'm already okay with or without this. And that frequency, that's magnetic. That's irresistible. That's what makes everything start moving toward you instead of away from you. Quantum physics actually supports this. The observer effect shows us that the act of observing, of being attached to a specific outcome, literally collapses the wave of infinite possibilities into one limited reality. But when you hold your intention lightly, when you're open to all possibilities, when you're detached from exactly how it has to look, you allow the quantum field to arrange itself in the most beneficial way for you. Now, I need to clarify something really important because there's a lot of confusion about what detachment actually means. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It doesn't mean you become cold or indifferent. It doesn't mean you stop having desires or dreams or preferences. Detachment means you care deeply about what you want, but you don't need it to be happy right now. You desire it, but your peace doesn't depend on getting it. You have preferences, but you're also genuinely okay if things unfold differently than you planned. It's the difference between I really want this and I'll be devastated if I don't get it, and I really want this and I trust that if it's meant for me, it will come. And if it doesn't, something even better is on its way. Can you feel the difference in those two energies? One is tight, contracted, fearful. The other is open, relaxed, trusting. And that second one, that's where all the magic happens. Let me give you a practical framework for cultivating this kind of magnetic detachment, because I don't want this to just be theory. I want you to actually experience the freedom and power that comes from living this way. Step one is to get radically honest about what you're attached to and why. Sit down with a journal and write out everything you're currently trying to control or force or make happen. That relationship, that job, that amount of money, that person's approval, whatever it is. Then next to each one, write down what you think having that thing will give you. Usually it's something like peace, security, worthiness, love, validation. And here's the key insight. You're not actually attached to the thing. You're attached to the feeling you think the thing will give you. And that feeling, you can cultivate it right now without the thing. That's your power. Step two is to start practicing what I call identity-based detachment. Instead of trying to get something to prove you're worthy, start affirming that you're already worthy and therefore the thing will naturally come. Instead of thinking, when I have the relationship, then I'll feel loved, flip it to, I am already loved and relationships flow to me naturally. Instead of, when I make the money, then I'll feel secure. Shift to, I am already secure within myself, and money flows to me easily. This isn't just positive thinking. This is literally rewiring your neural pathways and your energetic frequency. You're moving from seeking to be complete to recognizing you're already complete. And that shift changes everything. Step three is to practice the art of making decisions from fullness, not from lack. Every time you're about to make a choice, Pause and ask yourself, am I making this decision because I'm afraid of losing something or not getting something? Or am I making this decision because it genuinely aligns with who I am and what I value? If it's the first one, that's attachment. If it's the second one, that's detachment. Detached people don't say yes to things they don't want to do out of fear. They don't stay in situations that drain them because they're afraid of being alone. They don't chase opportunities that don't light them up just because they think they should. They make choices from a place of, I'm already okay, so let me choose what actually feels good, not what I think will finally make me okay. Step 4, and this is a big one, is to start measuring your success by your inner state rather than external outcomes. Most of us have been trained to measure our worth by what we achieve, what we acquire, what we accomplish. But what if success was actually measured by how peaceful you feel, how much you like yourself, how aligned your choices are with your values? When you start prioritizing your inner state over external validation, something miraculous happens. You stop giving your power away. You stop making other people's opinions or choices or behaviors mean something about you. You become unshakable. And that unshakable quality, that's what makes you magnetic. Step 5 is to practice what I call strategic indifference. This doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care about yourself and your peace more than you care about controlling outcomes. Someone doesn't text back? You genuinely move on with your day because your day was already full and beautiful without their text. An opportunity doesn't work out? You trust that it wasn't aligned and something better is coming. Someone tries to make you feel small. You're so secure in who you are that their opinion just bounces off you. This is not fake. This is not pretending. This is what happens when you've done the inner work to truly know your worth isn't dependent on external circumstances. And step 6, start noticing and celebrating evidence of things coming to you when you let go. Because I promise you, as you practice this, you'll start seeing it everywhere. The job offer that came right after you stopped obsessively checking. The relationship that blossomed when you finally stopped trying to make something happen. The money that showed up when you released the tight grip of financial anxiety. Keep a detachment journal. Write down every time something came to you easily, effortlessly, when you weren't even trying. This reinforces the neural pathway and builds your trust in the process. Now, before we move into the affirmations that will help you embody this magnetic detachment, if you're feeling this shift happening inside you, if something is clicking, please subscribe to this channel so you never miss any of my videos. I share these transformative messages regularly because I believe everyone deserves to experience the freedom and magnetism that comes from living in detachment. Hit that subscribe button and let's continue this journey together. Now, let's move into the practice. Get comfortable, breathe deeply, and let these affirmations reprogram your mind and energy field. I release my grip on everything I've been trying to control. I open my hands. I open my heart. I trust. I am already whole and complete exactly as I am. I don't need anything external to make me worthy. I don't need anyone's approval to know my value. I don't need any particular outcome to be at peace. I am peace itself. I am enough right now, in this moment, exactly as I am. I release the energy of chasing. I release the vibration of neediness. I release the frequency of desperation. I call back all my power that I've been giving away through attachment. I reclaim my energy. I reclaim my peace. I reclaim my magnetism. I am a powerful creator, and I create from a place of wholeness, not lack. What is meant for me will find me. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to manipulate anything. I don't have to control anything. I simply align with my highest self, stay in my own lane, focus on my own peace, and watch everything I've been chasing start chasing me. This is the natural order. This is how the universe works, and I trust it completely. I am detached from outcomes, but deeply committed to my own growth. I care about things, but my happiness doesn't depend on getting them. I have preferences, but I'm genuinely okay with whatever unfolds. I hold my desires lightly, with open hands, knowing that what's truly mine cannot miss me, and what passes me by was never meant for me. I am magnetic, not because I try to be, not because I chase or force or manipulate, but because I am so full within myself, so content with who I am, so at peace with where I am, that my energy naturally draws good things to me. I am a magnet for love, abundance, opportunities, and blessings, and I receive them all with grace and gratitude. I let go of the need to know how and when. I release the timeline. I surrender the specific way things have to look. I trust that divine intelligence knows the perfect path for me, and I allow myself to be guided. I stay present. I stay open. I stay relaxed, and I watch miracles unfold. I am worthy right now, not when I achieve something. I am lovable right now, not when I change something. I am enough right now, not when I become something right now, just as I am. This is the truth. And from this truth, I create my reality. I practice strategic indifference. I care deeply about myself and my peace, and I'm genuinely unbothered by things outside my control. Other people's choices don't define me. External circumstances don't determine my worth. Temporary setbacks don't shake my foundation. I am rooted. I am grounded. I am unshakable. I celebrate my independence. I celebrate my completeness. I celebrate the fact that I don't need anything outside myself to be happy. And from this place of needing nothing, I attract everything. Relationships, money, opportunities, joy, they all flow to me because I'm not desperately grasping for them. I'm simply being myself, fully and unapologetically. I trust the process of my life. I trust the timing of my life. I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when I can't see the full picture yet. I release resistance. I release impatience. I release the need to force. I flow. I allow. I receive. I am confident in who I am. I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I don't need to convince anyone of my worth. I know who I am. I know my value, and I carry that knowing with me everywhere I go. That's my power. That's my magnetism. That's what makes me irresistible. I am free. Free from attachment, free from neediness, free from the prison of other people's opinions, free from the anxiety of outcomes, free from the burden of control. I am light. I am easy. I am peaceful. And from this freedom, I create a life beyond my wildest dreams. Take a deep breath. Feel how different your energy is right now. Feel that lightness, that openness, that trust. This is your natural state. This is who you really are, beneath all the conditioning, beneath all the fear, beneath all the attachment. You are already whole. You are already magnetic. You are already worthy of everything you desire. And the moment you truly know this, everything changes. This is a practice. Some days you'll embody this effortlessly. Other days you'll catch yourself slipping back into attachment, into chasing, into neediness. And that's okay. That's part of being human. When you notice it, just gently come back to center. Come back to these affirmations. Come back to the truth of who you are. Come back to detachment. Because every time you do, you're strengthening that neural pathway. You're deepening that knowing. You're becoming more and more magnetic. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, what's one thing you're ready to stop chasing and start allowing? What attachment are you ready to release? Let's support each other in this practice, and please share this video with someone who's been trying too hard, who's been exhausting themselves trying to force things to happen. Let's help them discover the ease and magic of detachment. Subscribe if you haven't already, because there's so much more I want to share with you about living a magnetic, peaceful, abundant life. You deserve to feel free. You deserve to feel light. You deserve to experience everything you desire coming to you easily and effortlessly. And it all starts with letting go. You've got this. I believe in you. And I can't wait to hear about all the miracles that start showing up when you stop chasing and start allowing. You are so loved. You are so magnetic. And everything you want is already on its way to you.